forget shit. I don't forget shit. I just wonder, like, what made you want to hang it up? Score big. Boy, you might be a caterer after this, boy. You shit, Paul.
And something. Watch out, bro.
I don't steal, I heal.
Hide your wallet.
Hide your wallet. The white laces me hide your wallet is crazy. Nah, facts.
So y'all calling me a scammer?
I mean, you said it.
You showing it. Hey, you always talk about the Nigerians. It might be a lineage on the
Pass it on.
To my right, my dog, Young Nacho, Young T, how you what, man?
I'm chilling, man. I'm geek. Y'all know how I feel about 07. And we got my dog in the building. This is about to be a great night. I'm gonna let you do the honors to introduce me, but I'm hyped.
Listen, it's very rarely that everybody, we had that one person on our list unanimously when we started this podcast, like who we wanted on this show. It was this man right here, legend, icon, youngest MVP, one of the best to do it. Your favorite hooper's favorite hooper. We got D Rose, Derrick Rose in the building. Appreciate you pulling up, big dog. Love, man.
I have to pull up Midwest shit.
Yo. You know what it is? Hey, listen, like I said, bro, we all be fanned out.
What's going on, brother, man?
We found out that you rock with the show, bro. That meant a lot to us, bro, for real.
About to get that dub, going for that championship.
My son and my team, Randall and Maddie, they told me about it.
Out to the squad.
Of course,
I'm just on some 2K. I ain't been on 2K in a minute.
I had to pull up, and with it being so close to Chicago.
Yeah, niggas got you a caterer, bro.
Oh, yeah, they been going, brother. Brother P, Papa P.
I usually hooter somebody something, but nah, we was like, we got D-Ray, like, freaking my game. I told you, boy, you might be a caterer after this, boy. You Chef Paul, shout out to Chef Paul. Y'all went crazy for this episode, man.
Hey, I gotta say something before we really start, but my dog Mike is our guy behind the scenes, but there ain't no freaking Mike podcast coming up. He told me I don't get excited about too many guests, bro. I'm hyped. I said, what? Freaking Mike?
Put on the whole outfit today.
This shit's still going on.
I respect that.
You gotta send that nigga some roses.
Dog, man, shout out to freaking Mike for holding it down, man. But listen, man, we are honored that you were here, man. Man, we just got to start with it. Fuck my hat fell over. This is crazy, man. I want to say, man, shout out to you and the team, man. One of the best rollouts I have ever seen, man.
Wow.
For real, just the way that you went through everything. And we were joking with Teague about this. We were just like, D-Rose such a legend. He the only person who can send another D-Rose and nobody.
I just got the Club 520 podcast playing, and I'm streaming 2K. Then I got Jason Tatum highlights in the back. Chilling, just chilling pretty much.
I was nervous as hell at the crib. So it's crazy because the week before I had bought my wife some roses and put them on there.
Yeah.
So they died or whatever. So she sent me a picture of them. I'm like, damn, she didn't buy her own roses. So I was like, I would have got them. And she was like, fool, read the note. I was like, oh.
So it was love, bro. Me and my team, we decided to like just come up with something different, you know. Like, we did that within like 2 weeks. Randall and Maddie, staying up late, going over shit to the day before, stand up to 3 o'clock in the morning to send out the post, making sure you dot your I's, cross your T's. But this whole shit was about like just giving back or just flipping everything on his head. Where normally when you do something like this, you receive the flowers, but I didn't get here by myself. You know what I'm saying? I got here with Randall. I've been knowing him since 6th grade. I've been knowing Maddie since for 10 plus years now, and my team is the same thing.
Chris, good to see you, man.
Okay, MP. I see you putting in that work on the weekends. Let's grind.
Let's get to it.
The right way, trying to do it with class, and just showing a lot of love and support to all the family.
That's fun.
We definitely appreciate that. I know. So, you know, for you speak on this, you know what I'm saying? Class of 07, you know what I'm saying? Careers. When you know this how review, how was that? Like that moment, you was like, all right, you know, I'm gonna see what the other side might be for a second.
See, my retirement was a little different. It was kind of because of injury, but I just knew it was my time was up. I wanted to ask you, like, when did you know you were done playing? Like, what made you feel like, yeah, I'm gonna hang it up? Because I feel like, to me, watching you and knowing you, I'm like, man,
damn, I was good as fuck.
I I just think you had that ability. I just wonder, like, what made you want to hang it up?
Bruh, I've been thinking about it for a while, bruh, but what I was just telling you in the room, or telling y'all in the room about, like, giving your all to your kid. Like, my younger kids, they don't mention the game at all. They don't say, they don't ask, are we going to the game? They don't say nothing, bruh. So, with PJ, I had to talk to him a little bit different. So, before I even talk to everybody, we in the room, it's me and him just talking. And before then, I'm thinking the whole time, like, damn, when I'm gonna have this conversation with him, right? So we talking, and he bring up Cayenne name, and we were just in the room talking about Mello. So I'm like, all right, it's time. I'm like, come downstairs. I'm like, bro, how you think he got better? He was like, he working out with a trainer. I'm like, who else in the gym? His dad.
Damn, I can't make a fucking bucket. I suck now.
His dad present. I'm like,
Shit.
you think Mello ain't got nothing to do with that? He was like, yeah. But after I kept talking, at first when I told him, of course, devastated, hurt. But after I kept talking to him, he was excited because he seen, like, man, now I get this individual time with my dad, and like my son, he know exactly where.
They can't hit a fucking shot.
This moment, he knows exactly where he's at. So for me to tell him that, and for him to be like sad at first, then be excited, and since that day, it's been nothing but love. But I knew, right, like sometimes since like last year, I'm going through it. You know, you go through the rehabs. You're the only one that's going through that shit, bro. Like nobody else, your family members, nobody else is staff, your wife, nobody going through it but you. So I'm like, man, you have the question of like, what the fuck am I doing? Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, give them all like, all right, it's cool, but I want to be able to elevate
fucking
to
shot.
growth. And that's
Step
one of the
back,
reasons why I
pull
came
up,
on
pull
here.
up, step
Because
back.
I wanted to like tell my stories and to be able to articulate myself and show people the growth from when I first came into the league to now with me being a grown ass man.
That's real, bro.
Yeah.
And like you said, like that influence, especially at this age, is so impressionable. With kids growing up so fast, being exposed to so much. And we were talking like in the room, like, you know what I'm saying, shout out to Pop T, like having y'all in the gym early on, having, like you said, it does make a difference.
No, fact.
But I wanted to make sure we clarified that, like, you decided to retire, not that anything else, like situation with Memphis. If you want to speak on it.
Yeah, I mean, even with that, I really didn't want to speak on it, but people thought that, like, they waiting. That's just a process of them trying to, I guess, do business or figure out the numbers on the back end, in which that has nothing to do with me. But what I can control is what I did. I reached out to Zach prior. I reached out to my team, reached out to everyone prior, and told them, reached out to Adidas so that everybody's on the same accord. And yeah, just doing good business. That's something that I always did throughout my whole career. Even though I fucked up in the beginning by having some lessons I had to learn, I got through that, and I always been optimistic, bro. As long as I got my breath, bro, I'm always gonna get I know I got a chance, and I feel like that way about anybody around me. So, like, yeah. Give them my all, and you know, just paying attention to where I'm at in this time.
For sure. Now listen, man, we're gonna talk about the career. We gotta talk about the first time y'all bet. We gotta talk about that.
I've been waiting for this. Quick 30. Man, listen. First time.
Let me actually like.
This before I was even like getting
just give me the ball, bro.
I'm
about to lose.
I'm gonna get to that. But I seen him in 8th grade. Going to 8th grade. He played for a team called Ferrari. And it was a team called Houston Hoops. We in a gas station. And they like, you good, but they just talking to us like, he nice, you nice, this dude nice. But you ever seen Derrick Rose? I'm like, who's that? And your name sound fake. Like Derrick Rose, like you don't hear nobody last name Rose like instead of Jalen Rose. I was like, he cold. Like they call him D Rose. He cold. So we go to the game. Y'all happen to be playing a team from Memphis. It was this Memphis Magic. Boom. You remember that, right? Yeah, Memphis Magic. That's crazy. I remember that. I do. And I'm like, they threw the first play, They threw you a lob, and you ain't dunking, you just finger rolled it in. And I said, oh shit, nah, ain't nobody else doing that. And they had one dude, they might have beat y'all, they did. Yeah, I was gonna say they might have beat y'all. They had one dude that was cooking, I can't remember his name.
The Georgia
Tech.
I forgot his name.
Mo Miller.
Yeah, Mo.
There you go.
Yes.
He had a good game. He had a good game, but I'll never forget. I was like, yeah, that nigga different. Like, this nigga killing.
Yeah.
But that nigga moving faster, jumping higher than everybody. My dad was like, we gonna be reading about him. Yup, you know how my dad is. Yup, he gonna be reading about him. He ain't supposed to be on this team. I was like, man, he old. You know, he older. This nigga younger than me. This nigga reclass. Nigga out the reclass. Hey. I was like, this nigga younger than me. I'm like, what the fuck? They like, yeah, yo, you a couple months older than him. What the fuck?
That shit feels so slave.
I felt that way about Mike, bro. And USA, we played 16 to 17 USA. Yeah. He my roommate. I had to look at his ID. His ID was on the table, right? He left the room. I'm like, he's so good, bro. I gotta see if you're real. I looked at his ID, bro. He was younger.
Mike who?
Mike Beasley. I told you, he's younger than us, bro. And cold, bro. I'm like, how the fuck is you this cold? Shout out to Mike. Shout out to Mike, man. Facts. Keep your head up, nigga.
Facts. But nah, that's when I first met. He played for Ferrari. Not met him, but that's the first time I seen him.
Yeah, but my first time I played against you, so we had a tone sticking you. You had braids then.
Yup.
You had braids.
Shit going on.
30, bro. And Tone, our coach, Tone, the guy that was sticking you, his dad was the coach, and he would not get Tone off of him. So we like, bro, this whole game, Jeff weighing him out, bro. Hitting three, step back, Tone, lateral movement fucked up. You can't see shit. Yeah. Jeff got all that. Bro, by the end, did we do chalk?
Yeah, y'all beat him.
We ended up beating him, but he had a great game. And I'm like, bro, I gotta watch dude, bro. But in our class, when you ran up against niggas like that, you knew, like, it challenged you in a way though, bro. When we was talking in the room about OJ.
Yes, sir.
When I seen him for the first time, bro, that he changed my whole perspective of the game, and like made me feel like I wasn't working hard enough. And my whole chase for the shit was like chasing him. So yeah, nigga, you put that battery in my back for sure.
Nah, facts.
Tough one today. But the only way you get better?
Nah, that nigga was different. I'll never forget when y'all got to, because we went to ABCD that year, or last year, and you had got hurt. But the match, you know, I don't forget shit. The match
They
was
can't
y'all.
shoot for shit,
So,
bro.
I'm from Indiana, so I know, I seen you. I'm like,
Holy
they don't
shit,
know if they about to
everything
kill
is
that nigga.
early.
Yeah, so I'm like rooting. It's like,
Everything is early.
I don't know
It's
why
the
I'm rooting for you,
wrong
but I'm
shot.
rooting
That
for you.
shit
Like,
feel
kill him, and you
fuck.
get hurt. So everybody like, oh, he hurt, he's scared. Then I see y'all in Vegas. I'm like, yeah, that nigga ain't scared. Like, y'all niggas tripping. And they was going at it, bro. They was having a game. It was one of the best games I seen him.
I can't shoot for my life.
That shit was crazy.
We chased him.
God
We
damn.
used to go to tournaments looking for him.
It's been so long.
Like really chased OJ, my nigga. That could be a whole chapter of my shit. Chasing, going to tournaments, stay in the game. But it's us too. But our coaches on bullshit too. we on the same shit. I'm quiet, of course. I'm in the cut, but I'm on that too. Nigga. Like,
See, I don't give a fuck about doing
wanted
that.
that matchup, especially since we played him like at 7 or 8, and he was on a whole another level, and I never forgot that. Like that's my baseline right there. Like, yeah, like I went back to Shaw. I stayed in the gym, my nigga. I think my junior year we was close to playing them, but that Tyreek and all them we was in some tournament, and the shit ended up like not happening. And that Vegas one that we had EJ, I'm like, oh, come on, like nigga, I was playing. I had nobody else that was really like a D1 player at that time on my team like that. So he had 3 or 4 guys, but to like play against him in Vegas on that stage and to know that everybody like the alarms and shit was going on, like that shit was nuts.
This shit was crazy, and
And you said we was talking about 07. Him and EJ, like that's the craziest backcourt ever.
Played him at 5. That's crazy. Bro.
How'd you feel about him joining the team? Was you like, I love my niggas, but why?
Yeah. Like I played on the team with full of winners, bro.
Yeah.
Like, we won, even though we was undersized and all that, we won a lot of games.
Yeah.
So when we got him, they like, hell yeah. Like we got another dude that can go. And EJ, we needed that because I was scoring my brother in high school.
Bro, do I have the wrong shot or something? Like, what the fuck? I can't shoot for shit.
So I don't really have the ball in my hands because my man right there, Ran, he was the point.
Yeah, Ran pushed you to the 3?
Yeah.
Damn, Ran, you had juice, my nigga. He had to roll that small forward. Nah, that nigga could hoop. Oh, no.
We had like a system, so like even when I came in, I played JV because the head coach was like, nah, like you gonna listen, you gonna abide by the rules, you ain't bigger than the system. And I went to the school only because Randall went there. So I'm like, but we won, and I fucked around with the niggas. So I'm like, this, like, it's love. We winning, and we low key. We had beat y'all varsity niggas. That niggas see if y'all put it when we used to practice and shit. That's how we felt. So it was all love. But the system was the big man get majority of the shots, and everybody else find with whatever they got to do, like find your way throughout the game. Until like my brother started coaching, and he like, man, I'm gonna put you at the point. That was like my sophomore, junior year. Put me at the point. I started going back to school, and they started to like let me play with the ball a little bit more. So I'm like, I'm running up the court. Yeah, I don't got to play in the system. Normally getting lives and all that. Now I'm pushing the point, and everybody else following me. So it opened up my game career. But at that school, it was strictly just, but I fucked with it though because Simeon groomed me into like all of the guys that went there and groomed us into like really being young men, learning like discipline, learning that you just can't fuck off, even though we were.
You winning over there, brother?
Knuckleheads and all that shit, but like knowing that, man, we have a bond that's bigger than just this basketball shit, and that's something that we hold on to.
I get you, honestly. It's like you like it.
To this day at my school, and that's rare for like a public school to still be having picnics, to going on and all that shit.
What made you choose?
Said, are you winning, son?
Ben Wilson. I didn't choose.
What he look like, Dad?
All that shit chose me, bro. That's like everything that I've ever been in. I lived in the unknown my whole life. All this shit just came to me. I never wanted none of this. No fame, none of that. Like even hooping, my career or my basketball dream. I didn't know about salaries and none of that until like my sophomore year it clicked. Like that may sound crazy, nigga. Think about that. Your sophomore year, it clicked. Like damn, I could change my family life with this. All the way until my sophomore year, I had just a pure love for the game. I didn't look at niggas' salaries. I didn't look at NBA games like that. I didn't look at niggas outside. I'm hooping. I'm somewhere playing because I had a pure love. Sophomore year, I'm like, damn,
just run into my ex, hit a trash can.
Change the rules. So I'm like, damn, I gotta do a year. I had to do the year, but I ain't pay attention to none of that shit until myself.
Yeah, that's crazy that you say that. Like before we jump too far ahead, but another rule that you help a lot of people get paid with. I'm here, my boy. Like I said, you look at that, and now look at everybody else that's benefiting from you.
No, yeah, I mean that's one that that's the only thing that I care about. Even the wave or the vibration I'm in right now, like I call it easy, the 720. Like easy stand, but don't forget about the zealous youth. And zealous means pursuit of a great cause or a great energy. So don't forget about the youth and the pursuit of a great cause. So like getting back, and I feel like that was one of our ways of like giving back. You know what I'm saying? Like me and my team, not only my team but the fans. Because at that time, I'm doing this shit, but I'm not knowing why I'm creating. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm I'm not going out to clubs. I'm not going to dinners. I'm not doing your typical shit because I'm thinking that you have to be a machine. I ain't enjoyed none of that, bro, until like my 4th year. So that rule was not only for me, it's for everybody. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He was like, before the viewers, could you explain that rule for him? So, you know what I'm saying? Some of our ladies and followers who didn't pay attention to that rule. You know what I'm saying?
The rule is that you get 30% of the cap, meaning that you get an extra 30 to 40 million if you hit the benchmarks that's in your rookie year contract. So All-Star team, any award, going to the All-Star game, those benchmarks would be 30% more than the cap. And yeah, at that time I didn't know what I was doing, but I'm very grateful and very thankful that like the league allowed me to do that.
Facts. Jason Tatum, all them boys, them first team, they make you the show.
Put that little ball everybody.
I see Jason Tatum told me that straight up. You remember you remember I told him like, bro, he want an autograph. He wanted a jerk, bro. He was like, bro, he was the greatest, bro. I was like, not to jump too far here, we still gotta talk about the rest of his high school and stuff, but like when people would see him when we was on a team together, bro, I used to tell him like, bro, you have a cult following. This shit is crazy. Like, and he would come out and he's so humble and chill. And I just joke all day. I play too much stuff. Yeah, I play too much. So I'll be like, yo, like, y'all want my autograph and shit? They just be like, who the fuck? Dang, like, fuck this shit. I'm right here. So the first time, before we get back to the hoop and stuff, but the first time I knew, like, all right, I'm messing with a different type of, like, status. Remember I asked you to go out in Miami? We went out. We was in Minnesota. I begged you. We in Miami. I begged you to go out. I'm like, come on, man. You was on. You know how you step on the back of your shoes and shit. So you was standing on the back of your shoes. You like, man, nah, I can't go, bro. I'm like, nah, man, come on, man, please, man, come on, man, it's gonna be cool. Ain't nobody go, man. We gonna cover you up, everything. You like, nah, it ain't even that, bro. I'm just telling you, I don't really like going out. Finally, you got tired. You like, all right, I'm gonna go. We walk in there. We walk in the club. We walking in the beginning part. And somebody said, Derek, D-Rose? I said, shit. I swear to God, like 200 people came. I said, oh, shit. I looked at Wig. I said, there's some shit. We'll get this kind of little nigga. Hold on, we get in the club. And the dude was like, damn, we just gonna put y'all back here. They just started standing outside the section. He looked at me. He was like, I'm gonna go. We was in that motherfucker 10 minutes. I'm just gonna go. My fault.
So imagine that, bro. I ain't want nothing like it's
Like my fault, boy.
It's weird even like doing this and like putting myself in like weird quagmire situations. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Normally, I typically I wouldn't power or nothing like that, but I fuck with y'all shit. And in order to grow, you gotta put yourself in those uncomfortable situations. So like coming here or even talking, like y'all don't know how much listening, you know what I'm saying? Being able to come in and express this shit and express like just how I feel and where I'm at this time. So I appreciate y'all. Hey bro, likewise. Honored to have you here, bro. Honored to have you here.
I always use it anytime somebody playing the patience. You know, this is more off the radar. I be hitting niggas with the Ruby Rose, Taylor Rose, the Rose your bitch uses, whoever it for.
Yeah, I can tell this point don't pass.
JT, if you want my autograph, I got it.
She said you got it, bro.
That's a good
man. One of the illest, but listen, like I said, we got so much to talk about, but I want to bring back to y'all days as teammates, man. Yeah. Obviously, I played going to get each other growing up. How was that first time I looked up in Minnesota, man?
It was love, bro. I mean, let me talk to you.
Nah, do your thing. It's your show.
Yeah, you talk all the time. Because, bro, everybody that probably met Jeff no bullshit. You just know that he a good dude, and his energy that he brings to the locker room is you can't compare it to nobody, bro. You're like the vibration he brings. He's always talking shit, even though it may rub people different that didn't grow up that way. Niggas that grew up that way, you need that in the locker room. You need motherfuckers joking, playing, but when it's time to go, he was always ready.
and I knew you could hoop too, though. So just having them around, having Tibbs fuck with him, having Cat, he used to fuck with Cat so much, but all that shit that you were saying, motherfuckers needed to hear. You were saying truthful shit, you know what I'm saying? And when motherfuckers were scared to say it, I'm new to the team, so I'm just trying to get the vibe on the team. You saying exactly what motherfuckers needed to hear, and people respected that. So it was always love just having Jeff around. It surprised me too when like you start coming over to the crib, because you know niggas normally don't hang out with each other like this. You know, like some fake shit. So like having you start coming over, and you came over the night that I don't believe in coincidences either. You came over the night that I had 50 and my brother's name was. My brother, we was in the kitchen drinking and shit. Nah, I don't know if y'all want to talk about that right now. Still got it. Yeah, I was in tears. Fuck you.
That shit fucking good.
All that shit,
Damn, a nigga like that. That's crazy. I'm 6'4". Well, I'm 6'6", but damn. That nigga's strong.
But I'll be honest, that's a little later in the story because you still got so many years. Cause he gave me a chance. I played against him, and I'm gonna speak on the Minnesota moment, but I want to talk about the Bulls moment when we played them in the playoffs. Yeah, and he spared me. So before we get to the 50, I'm gonna tell you when you could have had 50 a night another time in the playoffs, Mother's Day. And him the first, I'll never forget, bro. We having the first quarter, we going back and forth. It's a duel. And I'm like, in my head, I'm out here dueling with the MVP. What the fuck am I doing? Talking shit. It's the first game of the night. I'm like, yeah, motherfucker. And he ain't saying nothing. He just like looking at me like, I'm guarding. He goes, he dunks. Oh shit. Crowd goes, ooh. I'm like, damn, Atlanta, y'all put your lead. Going back and forth, second quarter, we had like 13-14. Second quarter, I think I scored 2 points. He scored like another 9. Good boy. Go to the locker room. I'm like, Jamal, you can switch off on him. But I was like, hell no. You keep going. You're doing good, man. Like, you guarding him good. I'm like, motherfucker got there at 30. They're like, don't worry about it. Keep going. You're playing good. Get to the third quarter, I'm looking like, man, I ain't scoring no more. This motherfucker still going. They're starting to blow us out. He gets, what you at, like 44? Yeah, 44. So it's like, what is it, like 5-6 minutes left in the fourth? Maul said the same. That nigga looked at, I'll never forget. I'm like, I had like 20 minutes. I'm like looking at him. I'm still trying to guard him hard. And you know how a nigga kind of like relax, like not tell you relax, but kind of like, it's over, bro. The nigga kind of like,
I'm getting rid of these bitches. I didn't know where I was.
I was in the score bus. He didn't want to get fit of me. I said, game 4 is up. No, fuck that. I was so mad. I said, he spared me. And I was like, I went to the locker room. Man, you know, it's just one game, dog. I was like, nah, man, he damn near had 50. He's like, nigga, you think you can stop him? Nigga, nigga, I hurt. Like, you did good, nigga. Shut up. Like, you right.
That was a tough ass series.
It was, but you spared me. Why you spared me?
I didn't spare you, bro. You know, at that time, I wasn't even thinking about. I don't be thinking about scoring like that. I'll be really in the game, bro. Like every, because my mindset was if I didn't score, like we was gonna fall back. So I wasn't even keeping up with the numbers like that the next time. I just knew I had to affect the game in a positive way.
This one I really was like, fuck you. You hit a floater, right? I could test this shit out this motherfucker. I was playing hard as hell. Y'all know I don't play defense. I'm playing hard as hell. I'm like, he embarrassing. He hit a floater. Threw it up and caught that ball. I said, hold on, he caught it out the net. He caught it out the net. Luis. I said, yep. I saw he playing around now. This shit funny to him. I'm with Joe. He getting ready for Miami. Okay. Cool. I was hot. Like I was 38 hot. My brother like, bro, you getting your chance all good. You ain't playing bad. I'm like, bro, he embarrassing me, bro. Like, bro, he embarrassed everybody. He the MVP. And I thought about it. I was like, you right. I'm good. Nah, but I remember that. Hey, I'm your career too, though, bro. Yeah, having a time against Pete on film, bro. Like, just to even have some good moments against him at that time. Yeah. They helped my career. But I think that to say, I seen you could have got 50, then I seen you get 50. So that's why I was going. I'm like, damn, I seen what he could have had 50. I was part of that. And then to be a part of that moment, to see you actually get 50, and for you to say, yeah, I'm going for it tonight. I'll never forget. You said, T, you playing tonight? Nah, I ain't fucking with it. He said, oh, bet, I'm going for it. I said, what you going for? I said, I'm going for it. He's like, nah, I'm going for it. I was like, what? He's like, I'm getting crazy. Damn. I went to Josh Chicago. He said, he getting 50 tonight. I'm taking a shirt out my career. Huh? Yeah, nobody's playing. And I was like, damn, he gonna get 50. And you know, Rudy Gobert and them.
I don't need the screen. I don't need it.
Woo, he got to kill these niggas. Yeah. Man, that first quarter, mind you, I hurt my ankle. I'm jumping up and down. Ryan, I'll never forget, Ryan was like, you can play. Worry about this shit. Worry about this shit. And he just started going crazy in the whole game. Like, we was watching, and I'm just like, this dude was amazing. And it was like, you know, me playing before you got hurt and stuff. I'm like, this,
that's a bucket.
This is him. Like, he always got this. And to see him going crazy, then you hear Rudy with the move, finish the leg. Then start getting emotional. Like, nigga, everybody on the team just like, damn, we work so hard. I'm like, fuck that, we about to win the game. Then he got emotional. Then I look at the nigga, because I know, I'm like, I'm just here down. I'm like, no, this me for shit.
That's my fault. Shit.
Man, I'm a nigga, bro. I'm from the west side of that, bro. I ain't about to be crying for no niggas scoring no points. Next thing, motherfucker that hit me, I am fuck. Then the game go over. I'm like, shit. I'm like, it's about to be a party out here. Fuck this. I'm gonna turn this motherfucker up. He do the interview. I ain't even hear it. But I remember he was emotional. I remember seeing it on TV. And I'm back there. I'm like, give me my phone. I remember I recorded that shit. You walked and they put the word on it. And I sent it to your girl. Like, this gotta be a moment y'all never forget. Like, that shit was hard. I was like, why that game though? Why that game? What made you? You know what I mean?
I don't know. I just felt something, bro. Right when he told me he wasn't playing, I seen Jimmy wasn't playing. I'm like, all right. That's what. It's just that opportunity, and every nigga in the league that's not playing wish they could have that opportunity. Everybody, bro. Shit. You look at niggas that's not in the league. You look at IT right now. Yeah. Just give me that one chance. I could go out there and I could at least shoot 15 to 20 field goals and see what's gonna happen. Yeah. Like, and once I get rolling, you really gonna see what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? For sure. And I just felt like that moment was like just my moment, especially going through everything that I went through the little shit. I was still going through like injuries, and yeah, like I said, bro, I'm just living in it, bro. Like the shit that be going on, I can't really explain because I'm in it. But all I could do is like prep myself for the moments. Like when I was in basketball, I was prepping myself for that moment. Now that I'm switching over to this. Like my shit gonna be like y'all shit one day, 6, 7 cameras and you know. Oh yeah. You gonna do a pod? No, not a pod. I'm trying to get into directing, bro. Oh yeah, that shit gonna be better than mine. Some good directing, telling like real stories. That's a book. But I mean, y'all was like everything that y'all saw there, the commercial or the whatever.
Right, my defense need to be a lot better this year.
All of us came together, got that shit together, like Salah and Mark and like the other guys that was a part of the team. Like, so we created that moment. So prepping ourselves for something new.
For sure. You know, we there to support. Shout out to the team as well.
Can I say one thing before we get back to the
go crazy?
Because this my nigga, I'm just hyped. I ain't gonna lie. But I'll never forget. This is when I was like, this is different. Like, y'all know me. They know me. I'm it's good. They know I'm wild. Like, y'all know me. I became a man in Atlanta. So my perspective is a little different. Like, shit, I was going out. My team was going out. Everything. So when I came to Indiana, did I get to Minnesota? My mind's still like, man, all right, we had a good practice. We had some game. We hooped. But like, where we going? So I remember one night, John Lucas called me. I'm thinking Luke called me like, yo, where we at? He called me like, man, you should come in the gym. I'm like, you sure? No. Right. What you talking about going on gym, man? I was like, I ain't here for all that. He like, man, you tripping, bro. Come here. I come in there, and he text me like, he rolls in here. And I come in, I remember it was your whole family. You had your daughter in the stroller. Your girl was sitting under there stroller, and you were shooting. And you had shot damn near 500 shots.
Ooh,
and I remember, because you had ended up hurting your elbow. Yeah. So I'm like, how many shots this nigga shoot? Jay looked like he was going to be ready. He was going to be ready. And I'm like, and we about to play the playoffs. We about to play in Houston. This when you first came to the team. He's like, he going to be ready. Don't trip. He going to be ready. I'm like, well, shit. He's going to shoot 50 from the 30. Get him up. So I'm laughing and shit. I'm joking and shit. And we get in the playoffs. I'm like, I'm going to Tibbs like, man, this nigga got to play. Like, he was having a week in the game. He killed him. I'm like, no, he got to, come on, man. He got to get in the game earlier. Tibbs like, I know. Like, who do we take out? I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Take him out. He like, I don't want to tell him. Like, nigga, Tibbs was you. He's like, everybody, you know. Then that nigga just starts saying, fuck it. Come on.
Oh,
come on.
fuck, really? Can't you roll or
Watch
nothing?
this nigga build.
Damn. Double buck that
Next
bitch.
year, what you shot 40 from 3?
40, but you assisted with that too, though. Right when I got to the team, you probably remember. Hey, that's you for that bread.
Oh, shit. I knew you had some money, though.
Oh, man.
Though. When you, like, the league ain't no
It gets you there. It's good.
So when you are
Hell.
able to shoot it like that shit can last for like a long time until you beat that shit. You gotta beat that. You know what I'm saying? Allegations. Come on, man. So for motherfuckers that know how to shoot, niggas from Indiana, they know how to shoot when they 1 year old. Teaching them they point, they crib. Elbow, all that. All y'all shots the same. Like, I have not one person going up and telling me my shot, like how fix my mechanics or tell me mechanics for my girlfriend. I figured this shit out solely by myself. No basketball camp, couldn't afford it. None of that, nigga. It's solely me being in the park by myself, testing out shit and like all that stick. Or I'm, I live, experiment, that's just stuff. But so to like go to a team and to be cool with a motherfucker, to be in a shooting game with him, and don't take it personally if they beat. I'm that crazy. You know what I'm saying? But it takes to go one-on-one or to challenge a motherfucker and to push yourself in practice when you ain't know nothing about it. I'm shooting with you, you don't know damn play at all. Yeah, I did. You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
Playing, talking to people. I'm trying to make
Okay, I ain't played this game in a long time, but I'm getting some weird, dumbass animations.
He was taking it light because he playing. He always playing the play. He isn't serious when Tibbs, all right, but if Tibbs ain't on that, he ain't on that. He playing.
That's the story of my life.
I swear to God, bro. So, like, to actually challenge a motherfucker that's a shooter, I took pride in that. Yeah, even though you don't know about that.
But now I've seen it. Then when the next year, I never forget, we started starting together at the beginning of the year. And I'm like, I'm going on fast break. I'm darting the ball to him in the corner, and he firing. And I'm like, this nigga really a shooter. Like, he running the lane. Mind you, like, nigga, he the MVP. He great with the ball. Like, I should be running the lane, nigga. He like, get it. Take it.
I just can't fuck with it. I don't want to play.
I'm like, this nigga
I swear
a
these
shooter.
step backs.
Like, what? This nigga spotting up 40. Shooting 40 from the 3. And I'll never forget, I was like, man, you shooting 40. He was like, you know, he a student of the game. Like, nigga, you gotta be able to shoot the 3, man. Yeah. They paying niggas to shoot the 3. And I remember shooting sweet. He was like, I remember everything, bro. He was like, I'm a shoot 40. And he was like, I'm going to get that bag, bro. Then I'm done. And I was like, nah, you gonna leave? Like, I'm in my head like, he about to leave Minnesota. Cause ain't no way he's starting over me.
I really just love to get
niggas was telling me in the crowd, get him out the game, what Derek kid? I'm like, damn, that's my nigga. Why I gotta yell you?
But is that truly my fault? Because the dick came out.
I started telling niggas, like, do you want to start? Because this shit is easier, nigga. I just want to go off the bench, bro. This nigga took out the road. What? But I give him credit. Nigga, I'll never forget. He told me, like, and then we got to get back to where it started. But then he told me, he was like, T, you got to find your niche because, nigga, you know, we ain't going to be starters the whole time. Like, coming off the bench, they need somebody to kill off the bench. They going to find a new role. And he did not want to start.
No.
I remember I went to Tibbs. I said, Tibbs, I am sick of hearing these motherfuckers. Will you start him? And he was like, well, I'm going to start him over. I'm like, nigga, me. He was like, you're getting paid. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I think I'll play better off the bench. He was like, no. And I was like, we'll start them together. And he was like, I could do that. Who we take out? And we started trying to figure it out or whatever. But I just remember when you said that. So when you left, I went to Ryan. I said, I want to come off the bench. Because I was like, I'm about to do exactly what he did. I was like, I want to come off the bench. Because you told me, like, bro, we ain't going to be starters for the rest of our career, bro. You got to figure it out, and we got to build these new roles. So I was like, I'm going to take his off. And I started doing everything he did. I started stretching. I ain't do none of that shit. Foam rollers, ball and shit. I'm like, that nigga, he figured it out. Fuck that, I'm doing that. That shit didn't quite work out. It was too late by then, nigga. Yeah, my body was broke down. No, I was Monte Carlo. And so I had
with knee and everything.
Yeah, well, I had bad ankles. I had surgery on my ankle. Yeah, but then I had my patella was gone. I'm bone on bone now.
It's over with. It's over with.
And then 88 ain't worth a quarter, bro. I'm a nigga joke.
Hold on, it was gone last year?
It was gone my last year in Minnesota. So I was bone on bone, but I was just playing. And then the last piece of my patella tore when I was in Milwaukee. It was over with.
No, that bone on bone, that's something different.
It was over with.
It's over with once you go there. For sure. You just doing others what, son?
Yeah, I don't know how you doing that.
How you doing that, bro?
Yeah, he different, bro.
Shout out to him. Shout out to him. Man, listen, you have so many crazy accomplishments, man. We got to speak on some, man. Obviously, we got to start with one of the crazy ones. MVP, youngest MVP ever. Having one of the craziest seasons in the NBA. And the conference with LeBron James was like, how was that season for you? Because obviously, you know what I'm saying, you came in the league going crazy. How crazy was that particular season for you, bro?
It was a blur. It was a blur. I remember at that time, my whole mindset was like, keep it moving. So, you know, in hindsight, you always wish that you would cherish some of the days like we looking past and shit. But what I was telling y'all, at that time, I didn't enjoy anything. I didn't go out to eat with my family or friends like that. No movies like that, none of that, bro. No concerts, because I was totally locked in to thinking that I had to follow what like Kobe was doing. Like thinking Kobe guys and not enjoying themselves, not going on vacations, not doing any of that. So I felt tricked like in a way whenever at the time I felt that way. Like my fourth year I ended up going to the Philippines with him. I saw him like relax. I'm like, oh, you motherfucker was tripping me this whole time. I dedicated 3 years because of you that shit, bro. And to see you actually out here just chilling, like, it kind of fucked me up, but, like, I couldn't take it personally because he didn't know I was, like, admiring him like that. So, that year, it was just fun, man. Something that you can't explain. Like, being in shot at the grand number 1 and being the point guard of the team, like, you got the rock in your hand, and you got the guys, that I've been around since 6th grade on the baseline.
You're talking,
or you know what I'm saying? So
the whole time.
Like, that's something that, yeah, we did it right, but in fact, we made sure that the ups and downs that we had in Chicago, no matter what it was, we could get back there and still do business or whatever it is with them. So, but it was a blast, though.
For sure, man. Both y'all can speak to this being, you know what I'm saying, point guard, the man in your city, playing for your hometown. Like, what's that feeling like? Like, we talk about it, but what's that feeling growing up in Chicago? Like, all right, I saw MJ put us now, they look at me like that.
It's pressure. That's why it's a lot of pressure. And I got to talk for Chicago because a lot of people, when they talk about Chicago, they always mention like the bad shit. So I got to mix it up. MJ wouldn't be MJ if he played anywhere else but Chicago. East Coast culture. He would have been a great player anywhere, but in Chicago, he became the Black Cat. He became MJ in Chicago. That's off the strength of the culture that's in Chicago, and this culture is everywhere. Like with the basketball culture is just strong, and that the expectation of like, all right, what you gonna do? We seen niggas like you back in the '60s. Like you supposed to been like elevated the game or doing something different. Like what's next? MJ 1 and 3. I guarantee you have people in this corner like, there's no way they're gonna let you win. You just went on vacay, nigga. They ain't gonna let you come back and win 3 more. I bet you can't. That's what niggas gonna try saying. Bet you can't. They're talking the wrong one. Yeah, I bet you he what? Right, I bet you can't win another. That's tough guys. They let them get him up. Yeah. Oh, that's Chicago shit. Hell yeah. That's what it is. That's what Gigging them up just off the strength, but that's what I meant by the culture though. Like, being there, that's what I felt. Even though my guys never came up to me and was like, man, you gotta kill this motherfucker, this game. I felt it. They ain't have to say nothing. They'll say little shit, they all be in the kitchen or something. Man, I heard what's called throwing a party tonight. Not saying it to me, but they just talking. So making sure that I hear, like, what? I'm from going out. Yeah, before they play me. I was that nigga. I was going out. No wonder the nigga trying to kill me. Well, I'm listening though. Even though they ain't bringing it to me, they stating it so that I just could hear it. I'm like, all right. Wow, so is this nigga fuck? I swear.
But everybody always speaking on like you being the hardest person that they had to go out. Like who was the hardest person that you was like, damn.
What's crazy?
I had
a problem down with everybody, but especially in defensive system where like at that time
Elijah,
everything beat. If one